My name is Benjamin Z. Miller, and today I'm going to answer the question, is it more cost effective to purchase as many rental investment units under the same roof or in different parts of town? So someone's trying to decide what's more cost effective, having all the rental units under one roof, like in maybe a multifamily apartment community, or maybe having a few different rental units that are in different parts of town. What's more cost effective? Good question. Good question. The answer is you want to have as many rental units under one roof as possible. It is easier to manage a 100 unit apartment community. Oh, I love that word community. I can just picture the community. A 100 unit apartment community is much easier to manage compared to 100 single family homes scattered around a town. Also, single family homes, they don't generate any cash flow. You only make money on them when you negotiate down a really cheap price. I mean, unless you're planning on holding them for like 30 years, you're not going to get any cash flow off of single family homes. Oh, I know on paper it shows that you're going to make some money, but it takes a lot of holding them, a lot of years of raising the rent before you get even the most meager amount of a pittance of cash flow. Just a pittance. With apartment complex investing, apartment communities, you got to love that, the community. You can boost up the rents, when you're out there and you've got your community, you can have a barbecue get together for the community. You can give them a fruit basket and you can raise the rent. You can raise the rent because it's necessary, With apartment investing, you can boost up the rents and get a multiplier. Oh, I like the sound of that word, multiplier, that does not exist in single-family homes. Because single-family homes are valued on a comparable sales approach, whereas multifamily is valued on a multiplier and a cap rate, capitalization rate. So exciting. So also with a large apartment community, you can have professional on-site management that watches your asset for you. So if they see anything that's not right, that office lady can go out there and tell them that, hey, you can't do that. That's not allowed in the community. Look, even if you don't have $30 million handy to buy a 100-unit apartment complex, that does not mean you can't get some ownership of it as a limited partner. And let the general partner, now the general partner is the guy that knows what the hell he's doing. Let the general partner deal with overseeing the asset and managing the property management company. If you're interested in hobby investing, if you just want to be a hobby investor, then it's fine. Go buy 10 or 20 houses and play landlord and have fun. You will waste an easy 10 to 20 hours per week dealing with the houses or talking to your property manager or contractors. If you're serious about making money, don't play with these single-family homes and get something that is a machine designed to generate cash flow. An apartment community of more than 100 units with an experienced investor running the deal is such a machine. It's like when you fly on a jet and you feel that power, how it just takes off and you feel that power. That's what an apartment community is in terms of cash flow. Single family house is like a little bicycle. It's not going to produce anything. For example, let's say you find an experienced investor that is buying a $30 million apartment complex. He already has been to the bank and obtained a term sheet or a loan for $20 million, but he still needs to raise some or all of the down payment and CapEx money, repair money. You can invest with his group of investors as a limited partner because he's raising 10 million. So you're going to put in, you would invest 100,000 minimum. Now, this is not the type of investing that if you've only got $5,000, you're welcomed in. No, no. You got to have 100,000. You got to have 100,000 to a million to invest in these. The beauty of this is once you invest, you don't have to do anything. And typically in 3 to 7 years, you get your money doubled. During the holding period, you also typically get distributions depending on how the deal is structured, if there's a preferred rate of return or how exactly, each deal is a little bit different. It's much easier, listen to me on this, I want you to hear this, this is so critical that this penetrates. It's much easier than getting on the front line, getting on the battlefield with tenants and toilets, or trying to have a property manager interface with you and the tenants. Most people are not aware this option of limited partner exists. It's backdoor investing, and it's the best way. You do have to know an apartment complex investor that is buying a large multifamily. These sorts of investors already have a base of investors they work with, so you want to find them and you want to approach them in the right way, where you let them know you like what they are doing with investing in these other apartment complexes, and you hope on their next deal they'll let you invest too. If you go in with a good attitude like that, the odds are they'll let you invest on the next deal. So the thing that stops people is a lot of times they don't have the cell phone number or the email address of a competent general partner. And if that's your situation and what I'm saying here makes sense, and you have 100,000, then go to benjaminzmiller.com and fill out the contact form. I'm not saying you can't contact me if you don't have 100,000. Okay, I'm just trying to explain. If you're wanting to be the limited partner in a multifamily, you have to have money, okay? If you're broke and don't have any money, that doesn't mean that you can't make money doing some no money down house flipping deals. Those are fine. But for limited partner in a multifamily complex, you need to have 100,000 approximately. Go to benjaminzmiller.com, fill out the contact form there. We can talk, we can establish a business relationship, and when the time is right, we can start making some introductions. I hope that helps, and good luck with your investing.